Step out of the shadows, come out. The weight has been lifted, grace is waiting. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom, there is freedom. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom, there is freedom. Come out of the dark, just as you are, into the fullness of His love. Oh, the Spirit is here, let there be freedom. Let there be freedom. Bring all of your burdens, bring all of your scars. Come back to communion, come back to the start. Oh, run into wide open spaces, dance like the weight has been lifted.
Please stand for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Good morning, Holy Trinity. Here are the live announcements. National Junior Honor Society will be holding its first meeting of the year this Thursday at 3:15 in the Tiger Cafe. They will induct the newest members and discuss the upcoming Red Ribbon Week. The meeting will last no more than 20 minutes. Please see Mrs. Uzier or Mrs. Pershnick with any questions. Today is the last day to make changes to your class schedule without it resulting in a withdrawal. See your academic advisor if you have questions. Mr. Mize and Madam Sakra will travel with Holy Trinity students to Rome and Paris during spring break. There will be an informational meeting about this trip on Wednesday, October 7th at 5:30 p.m. in the small chapel. Interested parents and students are encouraged to attend the trip meeting. For more information about the trip, visit hteuropetrip.com or speak to Mr. Mize or Madam Sakra. For student locker decorating, HTEA is still allowing locker decorating for sports teams and birthdays, but decorations are only allowed on the outside of lockers. Stickers, items hung up using double-sided tape, etc. are allowed. In addition, all decorating items must be dropped off to the front office to sit for 24 to 48 hours. Once the decorating items have been in the office for the appropriate amount of time, staff and our students will decorate the lockers. Parents are not permitted onto campus to decorate the lockers. There are 2 home volleyball games this week. Tonight against Cocoa, JV at 5:30 and varsity at 6:30. Thursday, the Tigers will host Cocoa Beach and it is senior night, JV at 5:30 and varsity at 6:30. Because of the restricted number of fans who can attend, there are only 15 student tickets available for each game. Please see Coach Phillips right after the broadcast if you would like to claim one of those tickets. Now here's the broadcast.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart There's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Good morning, Holy Trinity. I'm Ava Middlebrooks, and this is Channel 77 News. Long before the competition begins, the cross-country team is up before the sun, preparing for the season. Take a look. New students have stepped into the roles of team captains this year, and both teams are under the direction of Coach Mark Bailey.
I think the season's going to go really well this year. The guys team, we have a lot of young people out here, but we're all really strong. We're all working hard. We have a lead runner in Skylar Jensen, a little 8th grader. He's going to lead the way here, and we got a bunch of other 8th graders who are going to lead out our top 5, and Zach Gunderson and Finn, and it's going to be a really good season.
I am most excited for hopefully making it to the state championship meet and getting some good times from all the girls.
I'm really excited to be able to run this year uninjured and get down some good times with a good group of hardworking girls.
I think the season at this point is going really well. Kids are training hard. They're showing up every day. We had our preseason jamboree. Got some great performances. Skylar Jensen ran 18:22. Sophia Weiner on the girls' side ran a 22:23. Those are all great times. And overall, as a team, the team is really working hard. I think they're going to have a great season because they're putting in a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice. So at this point, I'm optimistic. Well, the goals for the team are simple. We have individual goals. We have team goals. The boys' team, appears that they may have a chance to qualify for state, which would be a great accomplishment for them. Obviously, there's things that we can't predict with COVID and things like that going on. I mean, there's some, possibility of some changes in the next 6 weeks. But for now, it looks pretty good in terms of accomplishing our goals. Our girls team is doing really well. They're training hard. To have a great showing at regionals and potentially make it back to state as well is a team's goal for them this year. Well, again, with the challenges of the COVID pandemic, Brevard County decided to run, to essentially have in-county competitions. And Holy Trinity, for the first time, is invited to be a part of the Cape Coast Conference. So for us this year, I think our biggest meet is the Cape Coast Conference, which Holy Trinity has never been a part of. We're not part of that conference. It's something that I've, politic for the last 10 years, for Holy Trinity to be part of the Cape Coast Conference. We're not. So being in that conference, competing against the other conference teams or the county teams for the conference championship, I think is our biggest meet, right? Is where these kids, they know each other, they train with each other during the summer, they run together, things like that. So for them to be on the same course at a championship meet with local kids is by far our biggest meet this season.
This coming weekend, the Tigers will be running at Chain of Lakes Park in Titusville. And now it's time to go around campus. Ms. Siegel is sponsoring a science research club to promote upcoming events and projects. The meetings will be held on Thursdays starting monthly September 17th in room 629. Isabella Weiner will be recruiting, planning, and running the club.
Today, the National Art Honor Society will meet during second lunch at the Tiger. Members who bring in their $10 dues will receive a free NAHS t-shirt while supplies last.
Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Pedestini, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our 2020 time capsule. We're going to be accepting donations right here in the front office in this 2020 capsule bucket, and looking for things for you to donate. So if you have maybe an art brush that you're an artist, or like maybe a guitar pick and you're a musician, or anything that you think would be beneficial to leave in our time capsule for 2020. It's going to be buried in December, and it won't be opened or dug up until 2040, so another 20 years from now. So if you think of things that you would like to contribute, you can come to the front office and put them in a Ziploc bag. We'll have a little card for you to fill out, and then we're going to select items to put into the new time capsule, so hopefully you can be part of it.
Recently, Megan spent some time with the new French teacher. Take a look. Hi, Ms. Siegel.
Ah, bonjour. Hello. Good morning.
Can we ask you a few questions?
Yes, you can ask me a few questions.
What do you like about Holy Trinity so far?
I love the students. I love the behavior. I come from public school, so I'm used to something completely different. But I love how people are so polite here. People actually do their homework, and they seem to be engaged. So that's something. I also really like the faculty and the administration. They are super supportive of somebody like me who's brand new.
What's your favorite fast food order?
My favorite fast food is Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. I could probably eat there 4 days a week. I love their combo burritos. My husband doesn't like Taco Bell, so if I want to go to Taco Bell, he'll take me to the drive-thru, and then we'll go to Chick-fil-A or something else that he wants.
What has been your favorite thing you've binge-watched in quarantine?
Gosh, there's so many. Probably one of my favorite ones was Ozark. It was a really dark show, but it was really incredibly well written. The characters are great. They're really developed. And I did watch Grey's Anatomy. I watched 14 seasons in 2 months.
Oh my gosh. Are you a dog or a cat person?
I am both, actually. I have cats. I had a dog this summer. He just passed away. So I have 4 cats now. I also have a parrot, and the parrot is the boss of the cat.
What inspired you to choose teaching?
Well, when I was in college, I tried to figure out what I wanted to major in, and I started out as a business major, and I had to take a foreign language, and I decided to take French because everybody was taking Spanish. And I had the most amazing teacher who really inspired me, and it's because of her I decided that I wanted to teach French. And here I am.
What's your favorite inspirational quote?
My inspirational quote that I say at home all the time is dread, then do. I have to use that with my son a lot because there's things that he wants to procrastinate about. So my favorite saying is just get it over with, then it's done. You don't have to worry about it.
What's your biggest fear?
I don't really have a lot of fears, but if I go to the beach and I go into the water and the water is not very clear, I'm always afraid that there's going to be a shark coming.
Pulp or no pulp orange juice?
I love orange juice, so give me the fresh kind, give me the ones with the pulp.
And what's one thing people don't know about you?
Well, gee. Well, I guess one thing people don't know about me, I'm married to a judge.
And what are 3 things you can't live without?
I can't live without my family. I can't live without God and my Bible, and I can't live without my phone.
And what's your most embarrassing song on your playlist?
I'm not telling.
What's your least embarrassing song?
Oh, I have probably 500 songs on my playlist. Actually, my son creates it, so I don't even know what they are. I just listen to it over and over. There's so many songs.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't have one. I really don't. Now, if I was 20 years old, I probably would, but I mean, I look at people who might be good looking, but I don't really have a crush on anybody.
And how would you define yourself in 3 words?
I would say that I'm compassionate, contemplative, and spiritual.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's the news. Signing off, I'm Ava Middlebrooks. Thanks for stopping by.
2 more announcements really quick.
If you're interested in robotics, we're meeting tomorrow at 3 o'clock in Mr. Bowden's room.
And there's a diversity council meeting at lunch in the Ideas Center today, so if you're interested, come out and go in peace to love and serve the Lord.